you know, I'm excited. Lyle, I'm here with you. What is your plans for this Christmas break? How has it been going for you?
Been a very interesting break. Lots of things have happened. And I'm just excited to see this 4v5 play out here with some really strange team comps. I mean, what am I looking at right now? We've got Astra, Killjoy, Sage, Jet, Fade, and Gecko, Cypher, Reyna, Omen. Very unorthodox team comps. So I don't know how this is going to go, especially because it's a 4v5. Haverford, I believe, are the higher seeded team, right? No, Ephrata. No, that's wrong.
Haverford is number 11. Ephrata is number 6. So it's going to be a fun matchup. Only a 5 seed differential going into this, but with a 4v5, we'll see what happens. That's the best way to describe this.
I believe both teams are missing their best players, right?
Something like that. I mean, Valorant, I remember, is very strong. He's very impactful, and that definitely could be a bit of an issue. I'm maybe going into map number 2. We'll see a 5th player coming in, which definitely could be very good. I mean,
I just find it a bit strange that a school as large as Haverford couldn't find a single sub.
Honestly, yeah, because they are pretty big, so for them to be in a 4v5 situation is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is their secret plan. They're giving up map 1 to give hope to the Ephrata side.
Honestly, yeah, because that could be the play. I mean, definitely something that you want to try and do, get in the enemy's head, try and give them that false sense of security. But
I mean, that instant first kill coming out from Haverford through the smoke is gonna bring it to a 4v4. So now it's completely even. We're gonna see it rotate through mid here for Ephrata.
I mean, it doesn't even look completely even though. Because like, look at the health here. Like, I mean, there's the heal coming out, but that even then, like, it uses some utility for the side of Ephrata, so it's gonna, like, at least give a bit of an advantage to the defenders here. However, the site looks pretty weak.
Trade gonna be coming out in Garden. Now we're in a 3v3.
Spike planted.
Oh, Star's just not able to find that kill there. That would have been crucial, but now it's just going to be a nice 3v3 post plant, which should be pretty defendable for Ephrata here.
I mean, it looks like Sarah is trying to find that pick. However, Ephrata's doing a pretty good job of playing off-site, so we'll see how long this can happen. I mean, there's the first one coming out. HSU Sarah finding 2 onto Freak. Zilla, Iron King, however, going to be traded out 1 versus 2. Eagle finding the first, and there it is, bringing this first round on the side of the 4-player team of Haverford. I mean, Lyle, is this...
Yeah, that looked great from Haverford. Honestly, they played it really well. They got the early pick in B main and then managed to just play the numbers, giving out trades where they needed to happen, and just won the round pretty cleanly. I think Ephrata need to be a bit more careful. Probably thought they had the advantage there going into a 5v4, but Haverford's showing they only need 4.
It definitely looks really good, and it seems like Ephrata is going to go for a bit of a save here, only buying a Sheriff as weaponry, which, I mean, it might be the play, but...
We're seeing a gamble sack on A, and it's the wrong call. Cypher is alone here, gonna get killed. It's gonna be a free B take here for Ephrata. Now it's gonna be 3v5 retake. Honestly, Ephrata should take this.
Oh my god. I mean, you would expect that, but they only actually have 1 weapon. So, the realistic chance of them winning, I still give it to Haverford here. However, they do only have a bugger. So maybe you're right. Maybe this 3v5 retake could just not be able to happen, but...
Yeah, I mean, 3v5s are just so difficult. Especially when there's so much to clear on this site here. So many angles that can be played. I mean, I don't know what Haverford is going to try and do. They're just going to smoke both sides of Boathouse now, trying to section off some players. Here comes the hit. Not going to be able to find the Killjoy. Omen's going to trade it, but it's falling apart for Haverford here. Ephrata just taking the round. It's going to be the save.
Knocking Axolotl, trying to find his way out, but there is Khan finishing off the round. I mean, they're all going to die to Spike, but Yeah, maybe we were seeing a little bit of a false sense of hope coming out from Haverford winning that pistol round, since right after that, getting that early pick in a 4v5, making it 3v5, like, oh my god, it does not seem possible. I thought, you know what, they're on a bye, they might be able to get this, they have Buckies, they have everything, but even then, the site was just so full of players, and there was not nearly enough utility to clear it all out.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing how detrimental the 4v5 is here for Haverford. They just didn't have enough players, and once again, a site's just going to be open off of one kill. That is the problem with being down numbers, and now Haverford in a 3v5 once again. Looks like that could just be the story of this game. Fast hits from Ephrata just countering the Haverford 4v5.
I mean, it seems like Freakzilla is going to be caught off guard. However, it won't matter. That Vandal will gun down Eagle, bringing this to even farther in the side of Ephrata's favor. I don't even know what to tell you, Lyle. This just doesn't look close right now. I think we're gonna have to just wait till map 2 to find that next player coming in, but...
Yeah, I think Haverford, they need this other player. I mean, 4v5s are just so difficult in Valorant. There's just no real way to make it work unless you're that much better than the other team, but it's just too close, and Haverford can't overpower them. Pissed around seems to have just been some luck on their side.
I mean... yeah, because that is what happened. They got the early pick through a smoke, which obviously that alone is pretty lucky. And then even after that, they tried gambling a site, and it didn't work because the other team just went to A. Which, when you do that, that takes a lot of luck. It takes the enemy team to do exactly what you want them to do. It's very similar to this round here, where we see 3 people just stacking the B site. This is very unlucky for them. So for this to be happening, it's like, I don't even know.
I mean, what do you even do as Haverford here? You need to be gamble stacking, because you can't just leave like one person mid, one person on the site, and 2 on the other, because those 2 players are just going to get overpowered. We're going to see it again. Gecko going down, but Omen's able to find a trade. Another one on the board for Haverford. Haverford keeping numbers here, but that's going to be unlucky timing on Saru, and that's going to be the round going to Ephrata. Haverford, they had a chance in that round, but Saru just getting caught out in heaven. Unable to get his kill there when the trades were coming out, and that lost him the round.
I mean, that's what happens, right? Like, it's as you said, you have to gamble stack sites, because if you run that 2-2 setup, leaving mid open, then it won't even matter. You just fully rush in, find everything, and even now, Haverford, it just doesn't make sense why you would 3-1 a site, because you're leaving the Gecko here, but even going to be able to stop anything?
I think Cypher has to be the person alone. Yeah, I don't know why they're leaving the Gecko alone. It's gotta be the Cypher.
It's like, look at that. He just gets beamed down immediately by Cage and Landon, just working together, finding that kill, and now it's just going to be a 3-5 retake, as we've seen every round.
Yeah, it's another kill coming out for Freakzilla there through the smoke. I mean, Haverford just dropping numbers everywhere. Ephrata is looking to close out this round, and they're gonna find it with the kill onto Eagle there. 4-1. None of these rounds have really been too close. Haverford just look lost right now.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, because if we look at the statistics here, after that first round, we have not seen Haverford get the first blood in any of these 4 rounds, which is definitely something you need to be getting. And for them not to be doing that, it's just like, that's what screws them over the most in this scenario, I think.
Haverford in the numbers disadvantage needs to be finding those early picks. I think maybe getting an operator online would help them out here, but they just can't build up the economy to get that available.
Yeah, and even then, you run the operator, but against that double sentinel, like, is that even going to be able to work? Since obviously you push in, but there's the Sage res, there's the Killjoy ult, that's going to take you off an angle, you have Molly's, like, there's all of that. I mean, here it looks good, because so much over-aggression from Ephrata is leaving them in the dust. It's a 2v3 scenario where knocking Axolotl, he has a Thrash, we see there's going to be multiple ultimates coming online, the Empress is there, it looks... There's another one, like, look at that. It's going to give them all the info they need, and now they know. We just go B and we win. But
Ephrata can set up a pretty nasty post plan here. They have a Sage Wall, 2 Slow Orbs. Not sure what Util Fade has, but it should be enough to maybe try and hold off these Haverford players for long enough to get themselves in advantageous positions. We're going to see the wall coming out onto lane, meaning stairs will be the main target of this retake here.
I mean, by the looks of it, they just want to go for a flood. There's both the Leers coming out immediately, but it won't matter! Oh my god, that shot was nasty. There it is, finding the second round. I mean, they used, what, 3 ults? No, they only used 2 ults there. So this still looks pretty good for Haverford. This could be a very competitive match, even with a 4v5 coming out.
Yeah, I think Ephrata will be able to pull out this match if they just don't over-aggress, like you pointed out. The fast mid-push was fine, but then they decided to push themselves into Garden, when they really didn't need to. They just need to hit the site. And also, Eagle was able to find 2 on that entry, which really helped out Haverford's team there.
Yeah, because it's as we were saying, you know, like, if we just see Haverford, like, playing slow, playing methodical, they can definitely win this. You get the first bloods, it looks good.
Yeah, the only issue is that Haverford, they need somebody each round to be getting 2 or 3 kills for this to even be possible. So they need some player every round just having the time of their lives. And will they be able to constantly be doing that?
Honestly, I could see it. I could. Because we've seen Eagle do really good. We've seen Sarah do really good. It's possible. It definitely is.
And there's one pick for Seru, and another instant kill from Iron King, now leaving a big advantage for Haverford now. Players' advantage, but can they capitalize on it? They need to be careful here. Can't afford to give away any picks. But Freakzilla just finding his way through the back. I have no clue how he managed to get there. Cypher's gonna be pushed out of his position, but managed to stay alive. Meaning we're gonna be in a 3v1 now as Eagle finds another, and they know exactly where Fade is. Should be another kill for Haverford.
I mean, Cage will be able to find that first pick. However, will this be enough to bring this down? Iron King getting taken out by knocking Axolotl, going for the swing. Is he going to be able to find that kill? Lyle, how is this so close? What is happening right now? There's no way we are seeing a 4v5 be this close, this far into playoffs. We are in round number 2. This is where it's starting to get heated, but not to them.
Yeah, no, Haverford with a good mid hold there from Saru and Iron King, just stopping the Ephrata, aggression up to mid. Then also Cypher able to find his way out to play time and keep himself alive, giving his teammates time to rotate, causing them to be able to take that round. And now they guess right, it's going to be a 3v4, but the Killjoy ult's coming out. What are they going to do about this? If they fall off site here, they're just going to be at a big disadvantage. I think they're going to choose to stay.
I mean, Eagle will get beamed down by Landon, and it looks like the site will be taken down in the first blood, going in the favor of Ephrata. Might be exactly what's needed. However, Sarah going to be able to find one, getting conned down. Freakzilla at 34 HP. What is happening right now? It just looks so unstable. The amount of damage coming in from both these teams, the firepower is insane. Lyle, you need to... I just need you to, tell me, what can Haverford do here?
I mean, there's 2 players who are one tap. If Saru can find any of these kills here, it's going to help him out, but he's just got no time. I think he's probably going to have to choose to save here, and yeah, that's going to be the call. Really unfortunate, almost killing both that Fade and the Sage. That would have been a 1v1 for Saru, definitely winnable, but it's just going to lead to a round win for Ephrata here. Definitely could have been a win for Haverford, but I think that Killjoy ult was just too much for them to deal with.
I mean... You're not wrong whatsoever. I just don't understand. That round looked really good for Haverford. They got a decent amount of kills. They lost the first blood, but after that, they were able to make it up. And even with that, they ended it in a 1v3 scenario. I don't even know what went wrong there.
The player is just not able to finish off their kills. I mean, like I said, one more bullet into two of those players, and that would have been a 1v1. It's just really unfortunate for Haverford there. But they guess right once again. We're going to see a 5v3 hit here. Should be favorable for Haverford if they can hold them off, but it looks like Ephrata is going to smell this out and choose to rotate through mid.
Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, you can kind of tell because the Omen smoke went out very quickly. We saw the Cypher. I think the Cypher was spotted there with the tripwire and the Gecko. I think they just implied it. And there it is. I mean, able to find that first blood, making it a 4 versus 4. This definitely seems like they know exactly what they want to do over at Haverford.
Yeah, it's looking good for Haverford here. A nice little setup from the Cypher there, leading to a kill for Saru. But this should just be an easy B plant for Ephrata.
And look at that. There's still so much utility on the board. We see all 4 stars coming out, and the Fade and the Sage both have almost full utility going into this. This might be an even further round. I mean, Freakzilla able to find a big kill onto Saru. I mean, we see from the shadows available that could be good for the retake. However, I don't think the Cypher ultimate is going to be able to do enough.
Last player standing.
Yeah, there's just not enough here. There's nothing the Gecko can do in the 1v4. Just looking to find something, but he's just going to get caught out. 3-6 on the board here. Haverford, they need to try and get these next few rounds. It's going to be really difficult for them on the offense.
I mean, yeah, because the offense, you know, you're playing this. You have a relatively aggressive base comp. You have the Gecko, you have the Reyna, which definitely is really good for pushing those sites. Against Khan on the Killjoy and Kai2K on the Sage, like, is it going to be enough? Because you put 1 on each site, and that's going to slow down pushes extremely well.
Yeah, I mean, Ascent already a very defense-sided map, and you have 2 Sentinels on the side of Ephrata here. It's going to be really, really hard to push anything. We're going to see a fast hit for Ephrata here. Going to catch out the Gecko. Omen should be caught out any second now. Just managing to find his way around the boxes, but will eventually die. It's going to be a 4v2.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, beautiful shot from Landon. How did he do that? Reyna should get caught out here now, but gonna manage to catch out the aggression from Landon. Looking to find his way back in this round now. 7 bullets in the chamber. Able to find one. Hold on, he's getting his way back in this round, Cherry.
Well, the Lear, I think there was a little bit of a technical glitch there, since I thought that was going to go through. I don't know how well Sarah's going to be able to make this round happen. Khan playing A main, waiting for that spike tap to come out, with Kai2K playing under. Hell yeah, I could have seen that kill coming out, but definitely.
Oh, no way. Does he have time?
He didn't.
Does he have time? It's going to be really, really close.
There's no way. 0.85 seconds. Lyle, what was that?
Ephrata, just big blunders. The peak did not need to come out that early from anybody. And Saru in the 1v4 is going to find Haverford's 4th round. Just very well played from Saru there. Great aim, great game sense. Just taking down all of Ephrata like it's nothing.
I mean, what do you even have to say about that? That was a, what was that, 1v4 scenario?
Yep.
I think? Like, he's able to find the first kill in Garden, going up Heaven, getting the second one, and he's in a 2v1. Obviously, the kill in Hell, you can secure that. But then being able to find that kill in A main, with time to defuse the bomb, it's insane. And it just seems to be another A hit. I think this might be a bit of a problem we see, because every round they go A.
Yeah, but most of the time it works.
Yeah.
The thing is, if they get caught out on these hits, so that's what's punishing them. Any over-aggression or anything, Haverford seems to be able to punish it. We've seen 2 rounds go to Haverford's hands when they just over-aggress. And so Ephrata just needs to be careful with how they're playing these rounds. But these rounds all should be winnable for them just because of the numbers advantage. But not King Axolotl gonna find one. Khan gonna trade it. This kill needs to get traded here. They can't let him have Heaven control. But Kai2K is going to find the kill into knocking Axolotl, but Eagle going to fire right back. He needs to stay alive here. Finds another 1 player in Gen. Eagle needs to find this kill. He's alone now.
1 enemy remaining.
Khan going to be taken down. That was a very necessary kill. He does not have any bullets left in that Phantom, however. Cage in the 1 versus 1. Will Eagle be able to find this? There's There's the TP. However, he did in fact fake it. And he's gonna find it!
Eagle, a
4 kills.
demonic hold. How was he able to do that? Another 4K coming out for Haverford. This game should not be this close. It is 5-6 right now. Ephrata, what are you doing?
Last round.
And I'm just gonna say it. A 4v5 on defense is a lot worse than a 4v5 on attack. Because on a 4v5 on attack, you can play slow, you can default, and you can find kills. On defense, you have to be pushing them. You have to be getting that sight when they go for the retake. So, this really does not look good for Ephrata here.
Yeah, Ephrata, they need to start. Ephrata needs this round, basically. They need to win this. They can't give Haverford any more hope here. It's just, I really don't know what Ephrata is doing right now.
I mean, you have the lockdown, which is, yeah, this will be utilized here, but, I mean, is this even going to be enough? Since they have not found the first pick, and there it is, bring this to a 4 versus 4, Eagle going to be able to find that, and will he be locked down? No, he will not. He's going to be able to find his way out.
Here's the thing, he has From the Shadows available. There's 4 ults online, as Gecko's going to find another 4 ults in a 4v3. This should be winnable for Haverford now. They have the Thrash to push them out. They have Neural Theft to distract them. I mean, there's so much they can do here. Here comes the Thrash going downstairs.
Empress as well, going to push out. Iron King finding 3. What is that?
I don't know how this is happening. I mean, this game should not be tied right now. Haverford managing to stay alive in this 5v4. I really don't understand it, Cherry.
I mean, we see Eagle going 14-8. That is not something you want to be seeing if you are in a 5 versus 4 and the other teams. Actually, not even that. All 3 of the people on Haverford, their top 3 players, have as much, if not more, kills than the #1 player on Ephrata.
Yeah, I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, Haverford look really, really good right now. I can't imagine what they look like with 5.
I mean, especially since Boundryon is he's one of their main players, and he is an exceptional duelist. So for him to not be here, and them being able to tie up this game at 6-6, if they are able to make this win, that would look extremely impressive.
Here we go, we're gonna get the trade in Gen here. It's gonna be a 3v3 post plant. Looking good for Haverford. Jet is peeking really early. Almost gets the kill on Saru, but Saru gonna manage to keep himself alive. It looks like we're gonna see a heavy retake.
I mean, 45 HP for Sarah. She's going to need to be able to find that overheal to be able to maintain that HP, but this retake seems to be going pretty well. Never mind, Iron King going to be able to find that first kill. Landon jumping down in the cage, going to try and find that kill. However, Sarah going to be able to find it. 1v3. Will this be possible? No, it will not. And Eagle is going to close out this round. Ladies and gentlemen, we see Haverford here in a 4v5. Despite the odds, they are taking the lead for the 2nd time during this game. They did it at the start. They're doing it now. However, will they be able to use these guns to have that advantage? We're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, we're gonna see triple Bulldog coming out here. That's gonna be really powerful. And they guess right heading towards the B site, but they are going into the Killjoy setup, which is gonna be a bit difficult for them, but I think they'll be able to figure this out. Got 4v2 on this hit here.
I mean, Eagle going to use that paranoia, find the blind, forcing Landon to back out.
Here we see the peek on Cat. Saru needs to find this, and he will. Now it's tied, and Saru gonna make himself back to full HP. Looks like we're gonna see a little pivot through mid here, gonna head towards the A site. Prowler's not gonna catch anything. I believe that is the Black Market Bulldog.
Really? I've never seen this skin before.
It's like the CSGO FAMAS.
Yeah. I mean, Landon going to be able to find a kill onto Eagle. Definitely something you want to be seeing, but with only a sheriff, this might be a bit of a difficult retake to make happen.
Yeah, I mean 3v2, but landed now with the bulldog. You see 2 bulldogs and a specter against 1 bulldog and a sheriff. Dizzy gonna get immediately shot there. He's gonna see the cipher, but not able to find it. Do they know Saru's here? The answer is no. Saru's gonna find him. Killjoy gonna get traded. And that's gonna be the buy round going to Haverford. 8-6 now. Just 5 rounds away from closing out map 1.
And I mean, they only lost 1 player. So, or no, 2 players, sorry. Which definitely looks really good. For a team to be able to use that buy round so effectively, I think that they could potentially even take this next round. Since, you know, they don't have a bad buy going into this. We see 3 bulldogs and a phantom. Empress will be available for Sarah if they decide that they want to invest it here.
I think they are going to invest it. They need this round just to keep the momentum in their favor. But do they expect the jet in logs? I just think there's no way.
Back to me.
I mean, maybe the mosh pit's going to come out, but it's a really risky play. If they don't catch this jet out... Oh, he's going to leave! I don't know if that was the right play.
I mean, honestly, I think it is. Because if you invest that Dizzy again, which you already have, it's going to be able to detect that jet in logs. Because it's gonna shoot it there. And unless they angle it weird, I think that they'd be able to find that kill.
And now we're just gonna see a slowdown coming from Haverford. Just really taking their time, trying to figure out the map here. Looks like they want to go up through mid, but there's 2 players there waiting for them. This could be good for Ephrata. It just depends on how Haverford can do in these gunfights.
I mean, yeah, Landon's going to be right underneath, unable to find the first kill onto knocking Axolotl, and there it is, bringing the sight push out.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, this should be a good take, and here goes down the Killjoy. We're going to see a 4v3 post plant now. If Haverford can win this round, it will break the economy for Ephrata and snowball their own. So this is really good for Haverford here, and Ephrata is not looking too hot.
I mean, Asia's just there finding a couple damages, but not enough to find any kill. Eagle trying to find anything, however, Iron King is going to finish out that kill. Freakzilla getting taken down in a 4v2 scenario where Empress is still available. However, she hasn't found any kills, but so this might be ending pretty soon. I don't know, but there it is. Never mind. Saru gonna be able to find Cage, and it's a 1v2, and Saru finding a triple kill to end this round. Lyle, what is that? How is this happening?
Yeah, I mean, Cage almost found Ephrata way back in this round, finding 2 there, but it just wasn't enough. Haverford's players still just going absolutely crazy. I mean, Saru 18-9, and we got 16-10 on Eagle and 14-10 on Iron King. And don't forget Not King Axolotl, whose util is doing a lot of work here for Haverford. It's just very good. The players are all playing really well. They're going to be again, and this KJ is alone.
I mean, Not King Axolotl, as you said, his utility usage has been superb throughout this match. He's been picking up his Molly and his Dizzy the entire time. Like, last round alone, I think he used Dizzy 3 times, which is so good.
Yeah, I believe the maximum is 7 uses, and that's if you're timing it perfectly. So 3 is still a lot of value out of the Dizzy there. We're seeing number 2 here. Gonna notice nothing in logs now, it's just Killjoy alone. Will Khan be able to find anything? He needs to find something of value, but the answer is no. Haverford just running him down now, 4v3. Omen TP gonna fail a little bit there, but he will be able to find his way onto lane. And what do you even do with Ephrata?
With only 2 sheriffs, there's nothing you can do here. You have to make a extremely miracle play, and Eagle won't allow anything, taking 3 kills, forcing a flawless round upon Ephrata. 10-6. Lyle, okay, let's look at this. All right, we're gonna do an analysis here. All right, HHS Sarah, 19-9, a 10 kill deficit.
Don't forget Eagle 19 and 10, man. Like these stat lines are unbelievable for Haverford right now, and they're just going again to B, but this time it'll be red. They're going into 2 players with the support in market. And they're gonna hear it, you know, Ephrata, they know this is coming now. What will they be able to do? They have double Sentinel and the Astra here. They have all of their defensive utility right here on the site. They need to be able to stop this.
I think they could. They could stop this. But the question isn't if they can stop it. The question is, can they get the kills? Since it's pretty easy to do that, you know, you use that Killjoy utility, you have the Sage Slows, you can force them off the site. But if you can't force kills, they just rotate and you already use all your utility and now you just lose. See, like right there, Landon trying to find a kill in mid, finding any type of aggression, and it's just going to get completely taken down by Eagle.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the mid push coming here. There's 2 players in market. What can they do? They need to find kills. Not gonna find it. Iron King finding the kill. Zero needs to get the Sage here, but Khan is challenging him, which means they're gonna fall back through mid now, heading towards the Fade, who is alone. Could just get easily pushed out of her position here. And yeah, it's gonna be a free A hit for them now. Haverford looking good once again in this round.
I mean, there's the Dizzy. You know, you're gonna be able to pick that up, find even more usage. It doesn't even seem like he needs to. They're so confident that they're just gonna let this 4v3 take place.
But Cage finding one onto Eagle there. Now we still have Thrash online on the Gecko. But the Fade ult's gonna come out, hitting all of them, I believe, meaning they're all low right now. But it's not gonna matter as the Haverford players are gonna find them. 1, 2, 3, and out. Haverford 11-6.
I mean, how that even happened is beyond me. How we allowed a 3v3 where we just used a ult to make a retake happen into a 0 versus 3, like 1, 2, as you said, it literally is counting your numbers here, and Ephrata just can't do it.
I mean, look at this. We've got, what is this, 8 rounds in a row on the side of Haverford. And this is an unbelievable streak.
And let's remember, this is a best of 3.
I got you.
Who knows? Maybe Haverford is gonna pull up with another player next map, and it's gonna get even.
I don't want to know how strong these guys are with another player. And Killjoy gonna be caught out here alone. They've got 3 people in market, but they're just gonna get killed. Now Landon looking to peek out here, but deciding to fall back around to CT. Bomb will be planted. And it's going to be a really tough 3v4 retake here. Haverford looking to bring this to 12.
I mean, Sarah going to be able to try and peek out, finding nothing. However, that Thrash is going to detain Landon. He finds the first, trying to get for another one, unable to find it. He just keeps peeking out. There it is. Saru finding 2. What is this?
And yeah, what can the Fade even do? I mean, it's a 1v3. And there's the 3K for Saru. Got the Gloat of Champions knife. I mean, he's 23-9. This is ridiculous.
And it's not. If you're on Ephrata here, you can't even full buy. This might just be it. This might be ending 13-6.
I mean, no one saw this coming, right? Going into a 4v5 Haverford. A 9, what is this, 9 rounds now?
Yeah,
this streak is unbelievable. Haverford just overpowering Ephrata, but it's a 4-stack here on the B site, and the Sage Wall coming out. Surely Ephrata can stop them. No way, Landon gonna get caught out in mid. Now, unbeknownst to Haverford, the A site is open.
I mean, they're gonna realize it eventually, because the Killjoy always plays here, and there's the turret. We've seen the Fade, we've seen the Astra, but it won't matter. Even more kills coming down, but oh! Wait, never mind. Ephrata has found 2. This could be it. This could be the round where they stop this round win streak here. Eagle going to try and find some kind of aggression, but if this is called out by Khan here, I think this might be it.
Yeah, this timing's crucial. Eagle He's
Oh,
gonna be able to catch
never
him out, but does he expect the fade? Eagle can't overpeak here, and he will manage to find the kill. Eagle, 3 kills on the board right now. The Sage is alone in a 1v2 for the game.
I mean, Kai2K has to find anything here, but will he detecting the Eagle in the back line? Yes, there it is. However, the res will have to come out onto Khan. There it is. This is the round. This is it for map point.
And we have the KJ ult online as well. But will he be able to get it down in time? I mean, the time is ticking down. It's so low. If he can get the mosh pit down onto the spike, it could help him out here.
That was not worth it.
It's gonna be
You
really
can't do
close.
that. There it is.
That's
Do they have time?
no time. No time on the clock.
I think if if Kai2K had gone there a little bit earlier, if he had dropped down from heaven, they would have won that.
That's gonna be the game going to Haverford. There's just no way. 10 rounds in a row to bring it 13-6. What happened to Ephrata there? Just completely falling apart.
I mean, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, a 13-6 win. HHS Seru with 4 first bloods, Eagle with 6. They really came into this map saying, it doesn't matter, this 4v5 is ours, we're making it to quarterfinals, and they are already on the series point for this next map. While looks like we're going to be going to Breeze next, but is that even going to be enough?
I have genuinely no idea what to expect. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
I guess maybe we can see. I don't know. Are we in a 5v5 yet? Because if we're not in a 5v5, I could potentially. Oh, okay. On the get-go has arrived. I mean, okay. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think this is GG's. Because if you lost,
GG's.
There's no changes here. There's no changes on the side of Ephrata. So if we're going into this in a 5v5, I mean, who knows? Maybe something can come out. Maybe I don't even know. I mean, it's going to have to be a miracle to see Ephrata bring this from a 13-6 on a 4v5 to whatever this is gonna be. So, Lyle, let me just get your prediction here before we start this map. What do you think the score is gonna be?
I think we're gonna see a 13-9 to Haverford.
You are a lot more optimistic than I am, my friend. I'm gonna go with a 13-3.
That's crazy.
A 4v5 though. In a custom game where you don't get extra money? There's no way.
True. You know, we'll see what happens.
I mean, looks like the game's gonna be starting here. It doesn't seem like a sub will be coming out from Ephrata here, which definitely, I mean, this could be the end of their run in playoffs, which, you know, you don't like to see. You don't, but...
Especially you.
I go to the school, but I mean, hey, I can't.
How does it feel to see your school falling apart right now, JJ?
Well, I'm just gonna say it's not too unexpected.
Really?
No, it is not unexpected at all. How they won their division is beyond me, dude.
Would you say that maybe this downfall is partially due to the fact that they're missing their top player?
I mean, it's partially, yeah, but when you are in a 4v5 scenario and dominate the other team, not losing a single round on your better half, I mean, I just don't think that there's anything you can do there to really change that.
Yeah, I really don't know. Ephrata need to be able to change up their game plan going into Breeze here, which is a lot larger of a map, which means there's a lot more room for weird kills to happen. Means Ephrata could catch out the Haverford players, but remember, we're in a 5v5 again. So it's going to be a lot harder for Ephrata.
It looks like only 5 more minutes until this match will be starting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hand this off to a break. We will be back in, no time. That's for sure. So, we're just going to see y'all then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Lyle, we're on map point here. This is going to be a extremely fun game to watch here. I assume we're not going to be getting a massive lead coming out here. Hopefully. We gotta hope that this is somewhat close. However, as we saw, the new player for Ephrata insta-locked that Reyna as soon as Agent Select came in. They're confident. They're ready. They want to win. But will this be enough to get it? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. And it seems like a Yoru pick might be coming out as... But no? Alright, well, I was hoping.
I always like to see Yoru, but here we have a pretty decent team comp coming out from the side of Ephrata. Viper, basically a necessity on this map. Cypher also really strong. Jet, good for those long angles. Fade, a bit weaker than like a Sova, but still a pretty good pick. And then Reyna, just a really good pick for a really good player, as we know pro player is. And on the other side, we have a pretty standard team comp coming out. The Sage is a bit confusing to me. I'd like to see some initiator support for the Gecko there, but, you know, it's still a very viable team comp.
Yeah, Sage definitely a weird pick on Breeze, since there's not a whole ton of, like, places you can really wall off. I guess you have B main, but...
Yeah, and Sage is probably going to be B every round here. Yeah. B main, then maybe blocking off mid as well. But we'll just have to see what the game plan is.
Mid there? I guess doors?
I don't even know what the call is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been too long since I played this map. But
yeah, it's so weird. This map isn't great. But...
yeah, I'm not a huge Breeze fan, especially after the changes. But we'll see what the plans here are for both teams. Looks like we're gonna see Sage on A, looking to wall off A main, which is viable, but we're going to see probably a B hit coming out, a fast B hit, walking directly into the Jet and Gecko, unless they change up their plan last second, maybe heading towards the A site.
We will see Khan switching from that Killjoy onto the Cypher, using that camera to try and find some info. Unable to find anything. However, that might be a good thing, seeing as there's nothing to find until on the Gecko, swinging a little bit too far, bringing a first blood for Ephrata.
It's going to be really close here. Pro player just sneaking by the Viper wall. Are they aware that the Cypher is still alive? The Cypher could find massive value. Will find two. And he find more. No, he's going to get called out now. A 1v3 retake for the Jet alone. Looking very difficult here for Saru, but we've seen how strong Saru is in these situations. The 1v4 from Ascent. Can he do it again?
I mean, this one would be, in my opinion, a little bit harder. There's not a lot of cover to play around and not enough over-aggression from the enemy team to play off of, but it might be able to happen. Pro player already getting shut down. 2 bullets remaining in the chamber. However...
Saru needs to speed up here, running out of time. I don't think he'll have enough time anyway now to get to both kills and to the spike defuse. I mean, yeah, just gonna get caught out by Khan there. Very well played from Ephrata, taking the pistol round for the first time in the series.
Yeah, it is weird how this was the first pistol round they've gathered. However, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see a Thrifty come out here, since we've seen a couple of those.
Yeah, I think we could easily see a Thrifty come out, but it just depends on how both teams play this round. Because if Haverford decides to play aggressive, they might be able to catch some players out, but Ephrata, just with a big gun advantage, they should be able to take this.
I mean, there's the gun advantage. However, the question is, will they be able to use that? Since there's 2 players on this site defending it, if we just run at them, you know, we could probably just finish this off. However, if we stagger, it might be a little bit worse. Seems like they realize that they're going to be able to find those first 2 picks, bringing this even farther. I mean, this may have been the piece of the puzzle that they needed to bring Haverford down. That's all you got to say. I mean, getting that 5th player that you really needed there. I mean, obviously Haverford's going to do better with that, but is it enough? That's the question.
And especially the substitute from pro player, who we've seen as a very strong player in past series. And we're now on a much larger map than Ascent, meaning it's going to be harder for Haverford to play around each other. So they all need to be having very good individual performances.
And those individual performances are not coming out quite yet. Freak still able to find the first, however, Eagle going to be playing off that, finding that trade. Going to be able to find a Vandal, and it looks like he wants to save that.
He will manage to save it. Unless Jet catches him out here, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, Eagle just wants to save that Vandal going into this next round. Not needing to buy a gun, definitely going to give him a bit of an economic advantage over the rest of his teammates. But
maybe able to build towards an operator in the next couple rounds now.
oh yeah, building an operator on Breeze could be very, very powerful, very detrimental. I mean, the question is, how will not King Axolotl here be able to use this Bucky to bring his team to victory here, since it doesn't seem like there's going to be a B hit coming out, so that might bring him a little bit less value than one would like.
Yeah, I mean, the Bucky's a very risky buy, but if they did push ladder there, he would have at least found one, maybe two. And now it's going to be really hard for him to find value just based off of the gun. It's going to be really interesting to see what they decide to do with him here. It looks like we're going to see an A hit. I'm actually not sure what this play is, just wrapping around through the spawn. I mean, how do you expect that? Yeah, Landon's going to catch out Iron King, but right at the same time, on the get-go is going to catch out Khan. So both Cyphers down, but Cage going to find Seru and not King Axolotl. Get-go trading it onto the Fade, though, now in a 2v3, with the A site being fully taken.
I mean, what do you even do there? Like, as you said, you know, that play going through the defender's spawn, like, I think what happened was Ephrata realized the mid presence is not existent from Haverford, and they wanted to use that to their advantage, and you know, just going around pinching Haverford on that A site, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 3 retake. Landon gonna get canceled here by Eagle, but even now it's a 2v2, and it looks like lineups are available for Ephrata. This doesn't look good. Haverford might be on the back foot now. Actually, that lineup missed by a little bit.
But, oh wait, Eagle.
Wait, no.
No, I don't. No, wait, right? I think he doesn't have time. Oh yeah, 0.5. I mean, the aggression from Ephrata there almost costing them, but they will just barely manage to take the round. But I mean, that was way too close. Ephrata shouldn't have had any troubles there. And I think you got to be a bit more careful.
I mean, I thought that would be close, but not that close. Obviously, you know, Landon playing a little bit out of line there in that 2v3, getting picked off immediately. But even then, it's like, I don't even know. That should not have been nearly as close as it was, especially when you have the lineups that just missed. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't know if they know that the lineup missed. I assume it got called out right at the end there, but if it didn't and that lineup doesn't get adjusted, then they could keep making that same mistake over and over again. We just have to see how they adapt to that.
I don't even think it was the lineup. I think that they were just hoping the spike wouldn't get planted. Oh, never mind. It was the lineup, because that spike's getting planted in the exact same spot. So, Freakzilla might have a bit of a hard time now.
And we'll see. Can Freakzilla fix this lineup?
They don't even need to, because that's 4 right there, coming 2 out from Landon, 2 out from Freakzilla, bringing them to their knees, taking round number 4 as a flawless. Oh my god. They really went after that map 1, said, alright, this is our turf, this is our territory, we're taking you down. And who knows, maybe this is, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Faker from League of Legends. His team did not do good the entire split, and then as soon as he came back from his injury, they were winning, they were dominating, and it seems like Pro Player is doing that for Ephrata right now. You know, he just said, alright team, we're gonna win this game, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna do this the best way we can, and it seems like they are doing that to the best of their ability.
Yeah, I mean, Haverford just can't find a grip in this round, but Eagle gonna find one through the Viper Orb. So giving themselves the advantage here, but can they actually play off of that? I mean, Breeze, a map that relies so much on individual aim. And it just seems like so far Ephrata's aim is beating out that of Haverford.
I mean, we've already seen 2. There's 3. Iron King gonna be able to find that 3rd kill, bringing this into a 2 versus 5. I mean, maybe Haverford realized, you know, we just gotta stack that A site and we're good.
Iron King getting caught out there in middle. Jet is here to find a kill, will find one, now has to back off. Can't give any more numbers here, they need the money. They will find pro player Eagle finding 3 in the round. Good hold on the A site there. I'd be surprised to not see a B hit come out now from Ephrata.
Honestly, I agree. Yeah, if we don't see some kind of change up, because that did not look good whatsoever. Being stuck in A main, just getting sprayed down by Eagle and Iron King. It just didn't look good whatsoever. And for that to force them to make a mid transition definitely shows how well they're adapting here.
And here we have the Viper's Pit available for Haverford. How will they use it?
I mean, it's not an ultimate that you can really use too well on the defense unless you know exactly that there's not going to be a switch, there's not going to be rotate, and it seems like, you know, you can't really use it here since, you know, you can't use that on the A site when the enemy team is very clearly having a lot of aggression towards B.
Yeah, but it looks like we're going to see it rotate over to A here. They're going to catch out on the get-go and should catch out the Viper here. And the orb is going to come up, but is that enough to hold them back? I don't know. Gonna find 1, 2, 3. Eagle! How do you do that? Find 4. Can he find the ace? No, he can't, but Saru will find it. How in the world did Eagle do that?
Eagle soaring above the rest, forcing the rotate and forcing 4 kills, almost finding the 5th. Oh my god, putting his team on his back. Eagle really taking this round, taking this map. He wants this, he needs this. He's going so far, he's going places, dude. I'm telling you, this man, that spray control was insane.
Yeah, I mean, the spray transfer, finding 2 in the orb, then the 3rd while moving, and managing to find the 4th off the reload. That was incredible, but Landon now starting out this round for Ephrata. It's going to be a fast B hit here. How will Haverford reply? Saru's going to find one on the entry, but pro player follows it back up. Do they know where Saru is? They should know. They see the trail. And there he goes.
It's a 2v3 situation. Viper's Pit could potentially be utilized here. However, it won't even matter. Eagle getting taken down. Landon had something against that last play, and he wants it. He needs it. However, on the get-go is going to shut him down, and Cage is going to finish out this round, bringing it to 2-5.
Yeah, Landon really said, if you can do that, I can do it too, and fired right back, finding 3 of his own. Very good round for Landon there.
Yeah, and then even after that, on the get-go was able to shut him down. However, I mean, it didn't even matter at that point. The site was taken, everything was done.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very dominant round for Ephrata there, but this map, we've seen Haverford have their moments still in this game here. But Breeze is a CT-sided map.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Saru has an operator on line, and he wants it used. Unable to find that first kill, however, not King Axolotl gonna try and find anything. Oh my god, dude, what is happening?
Iron King managing to find pro player in ladder room there, but now they're gonna fall off the site and prepare for the retake. But Landon finding 2 with a huge flank, finding a 3rd. I mean, I think he just walked up through mid and backstabbed them. How do you expect that, though? And Landon winning that round out for Ephrata. Iron King still some good marshalling, though.
Honestly, yeah, Iron King able to find those kills with the Marshal definitely looked really, really good. But Saru losing the operator, I mean, maybe it's not a terrible thing since we didn't see a whole ton of impact coming out with the weapon in the first place. It seems like Cage is going to want to use that for himself. Bringing this 2-6, I mean, This
Yeah,
definitely looks very different than I thought it would. I mean, we saw a 4v5 and it was absolutely dominant on the side of Haverford, and now that it's a 5v5, it looks just the opposite.
Yeah, but there we're gonna see an early trade from knocking Axel onto Landon after Landon finds out on the get-go. And we're gonna see the operator in play for Freakzilla here. What can he do with it? But the Gecko alone on the A site. Backup is coming, but he needs to buy time. Not gonna be able to, as Khan's gonna catch him out there. Cypher needs to find something, but all he has is a Marshall once again. It's gonna be really difficult here for Haverford to take this. Freakzilla is also gonna find another now.
One enemy remaining.
And Freakzilla just finding everything. Iron King getting taken down as well. He ends up getting shut down, but not in time. Cage gonna be able to find that final kill, bringing this to, at the bare minimum, a good half for Ephrata here. 2-7, looking pretty good. I mean, and it doesn't seem like they want to stop anytime soon. So who knows? Maybe this is. Maybe we're gonna be seeing a map number 3, and it's been a very long time since we have seen a map number 3. Have you even been here for a map number 3?
I have not, but I'm looking at the spreadsheet. The last 2 map 3s have been on the side of South Fayette and also New Hope Silbury. Those have been the only map 3s in the entire playoff bracket so far.
We've seen a few back in the main season, so we'll see if we can see some now here. And Pro Player already finding one, however the dismiss will be used instead of the heal, putting him at 20 HP, but it won't matter. Finding even more. Pro Player getting as much as he wants. He's just docking them all down, and there's the flawless, bringing this even further in the side of Ephrata.
Yeah, I mean, Ephrata just looking extremely dominant. Did he just throw the operator off the map?
No, it was a Guardian. He accidentally picked up a Guardian instead of his Vandal. So
I guess he's gonna opt in for the jet knives unless... Oh, he does have a Vandal, okay. But
yeah, I don't know why he picked up the Guardian in the first place, but...
I don't know. Might have thought it was a different gun skin or
yeah.
something,
He just wanted the Reaver skin, you know, it's fair.
And now we're gonna see a B hit coming out again. Maybe a little bit of a lurk from the Cypher, but it does look like he's just gonna catch back up with his team. We're gonna see the jet knives popped here. Gecko in mid. What can he find here? We're gonna see a big push coming out of A doors. Iron King actually finding 2. How did he find 2?
The whip with the blade storm.
Oh no, it's falling apart for Ephrata here. We're gonna see the Thrash coming into B main very soon. That should probably at least find one. And here it comes. They're running for their lives, gonna catch out the Viper, and Cypher's down. Iron King finding 4 on the round. I mean, I don't know where he got those 2 from with the Stinger.
Round before the switch.
But Iron King pulling that round together.
I mean, what even was that? We saw Iron King getting 2 on the entry, and then even after that, he just finds the next. Like, I mean, you know, maybe Ephrata got a little bit too comfortable there. Maybe they thought, okay, yeah, you know, we can win this, but they forgot that Haverford has gone through a lot. 8 weeks of a main season, along with multiple playoff matches. This is a tough match where you cannot take any breaks. You got to be putting in your all, or else it's going to end up like last game, where you're in a 4v5 scenario, and then you lose 13-6.
Yeah, I mean, Ephrata know how good this Haverford side is there, and Cypher are going to manage to catch out Cage on the overpeak. Now Ephrata need to recoup here, but looks like they're going to head towards the A site, catching out on the get-go, but the Viper's pit is there, and now they're going to rotate in through B mid, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be trades coming out. We're seeing a 3v2 now in Ephrata's favor. Do they know about Iron King? I'm not sure they do. Now they do know. Iron King gonna find one, but traded instantly to 1v2. Viper now in middle. I think they can expect him to come through here.
Yup, there it is. The camera will detect him, and it won't matter. Landon with the operator, bringing this to 9-3 on the half. While this does not look good, we're looking for a map number 3, and even then, it would be a little bit in the advantage of Haverford getting that map pick.
Alright, look, I just want to say, right, last game we saw Haverford take a 10-round streak and win the game, right?
Yeah.
Well, look where we are again. 10 rounds from the win for Haverford. In the 9-3, which we know is a very cursed scoreline.
You're not wrong.
I don't know if I think Haverford's still in this game.
They're definitely in the game. However, 10 rounds in a row might be. I mean, it would be on my prediction here. I mean, I was predicting a 13-3. However, it would be the opposite side.
All I'm saying is I called a 13-9.
I mean, definitely possible. I mean, the vulnerable effect comes in. However, not gonna last long enough. And oh my God, you may have been right.
Yeah,
Landon getting taken down immediately. He was right. This is it. Comeback coming in.
Good pistol, but Freakzilla managing to find one. Now the Flood retake is out, but Fade just looking into the middle of nowhere. Pro player gonna find the trade now. Overhealed. I think he just brought himself back to 100 barely. But now it's a 2v3. It's gonna be really difficult. Here comes the peek onto Pro player. Pro player gonna find one. Get the heal now. Back up to full. Can he find the Cypher in bricks? It's gonna be close. Cypher 1 HP. Pro player just can't finish him off. He finishes the Gecko, finishes the Cypher! Pro player has enough time on the clock. He's gonna manage to pull out the round for Ephrata. It looked good for Haverford, but it all just fell apart. Nobody able to finish off Pro player, and he's gonna find 4 on the pistol to close that round out.
Dude, there's no way this man. There was a 1v2 scenario. One in main, one on the wall. He took so long finding the one on the wall, wasn't even able to finish him out. He had to switch his attention to not King Axolotl, finding that one first. And then still able to find the second one onto Iron King and finish out the round. There's no way.
Haverford really shouldn't have lost that there, and they're going to pay for it now. They have to buy up here. They don't have a choice. But what can they do with this buy? They don't. I mean, we see some light shields.
Oh, that's so necessary. Pro player getting shut down, and that is going to be a bulldog for Seru. For Haverford, this could be that comeback. We've seen Thrifties happen. I mean, I could expect it.
Yeah, I mean, Thrifties have been prevalent in this series, or just really close rounds when they shouldn't be. And it looks like they still want to go for this B hit, but they're going to be slowed down by the Cypher and the Viper, so they could decide to change it up here. Viper's taking a good bit of mid presence here, and looks like we're going to maybe be seeing... Could this be a B hit through mid? I don't really know. They're slowing it down.
Seems very likely for this to end up being a B hit. We see Knocking Axolotl holding that spike in elbow. I mean... Definitely a like. Yeah, they're rotating back to B main. This is gonna end on B by the looks of it. However, that does not seem to be a very good plan, seeing as Khan and Freakzilla both holding down the site. Vulnerable effect comes out to K as well. That spike's gonna get dropped. Knocking Axolotl throwing out the Dizzy, trying to find anything. Khan gonna be able to find that first kill on Cero. However, it won't matter. Knocking Axolotl finding more. Khan finding another Freakzilla, and there it is. We thought that would be close. However, Ephrata had different plans in mind.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just walk into a Cypher and Viper site hold and expect to get out for free. I mean, Khan and Freakzilla just with a really nice hold there, doing their jobs perfectly. And, you know, if you're Haverford, I think you should have rotated there once you saw that they were both chilling on the B site.
Yeah, I think the main problem was not King Axolotl. He got the vulnerable effect, and... he still threw the Gecko wingman in with the spike, which really just... I don't know if he did it before, actually, he may have, but...
Yeah, I think committing the spike was a bit risky there, but it was really low on time.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. I mean, it's a similar thing to that, right? Like, you're throwing it in without anyone there, and Freakzilla gonna be able to pull this through, finding 2. Landon gonna get that 3rd. For Iron King, gonna find Cage. This doesn't look good. This looks like we're gonna be on match point soon enough. There it is. Oh my God. Okay, well, remember when we were saying, okay, comeback's gonna happen?
Match point.
That was the buy round for Haverford, and Ephrata just ran them down. They ran their pockets. They ran their fate. They just knew exactly what they wanted, and they took it.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even close at all. And Ephrata looked to close out this game 12-3, which is not what we expected going into it. Haverford just can't seem to find their footing like they have been able to in these past games. Ephrata just look in control here without it even being close.
And even now, Pro Player does have the Empress, and Landon's going to be able to find Saru a very big kill that you always want to get. Shutting down the duels on the attacker's side when they don't have multiple looks so good. However, losing that next player, definitely not going to be what you want to see.
Disappoint me.
And yeah, Pro Player's gonna fire right back though, finding another one. Eagle finding his third on the round though. Looks like they're still gonna head towards B. Unless they change up their mind, and now Eagle onto 4, looking to find the ace to keep Haverford in this game. And yeah, now they're heading straight to the A site off the neural theft. And this should be a very, very easy round for Haverford at this point, unless Pro Player can just do something crazy. But Eagle's getting really aggressive here.
Yeah,
Does Pro Player see this coming?
Well, I would not want to do this. If I'm up numbers like this, because exactly like this, you went from a 1v3 to a 1v2, and now the Empress gets activated. He's confident. He's cocky, Lyle. This could be it.
And now Gecko's going to give away his position. Reyna knows exactly where both players are. Pro Player not able to find the kill, though. Not King Axolotl, just managing to find the kill on the Pro Player, bringing Haverford to another chance.
They have a chance, but is it a likely one? Obviously, we saw the Empress getting utilized in that last round, which definitely wasn't an amazing play. However, I mean, yeah, there's not many ults that are going to be very impactful. For the side of Ephrata, you have the Fade and maybe the Viper's Pit. But besides those two, like Blade Storm, you know, it's not the greatest thing ever. Empress, you know, some teams don't even use it. Neural Theft, it's all right, I guess, but on the defense, it's not totally amazing in most scenarios.
Yeah, Neural Theft on defense is mainly just used to show the locations, like if there's a rotate coming out, and I mean, you can't really use it for much else than that. And I mean, we see already Haverford losing a player here. You know, Ephrata has a really nice advantage heading into this round. And they're gonna head for this B hit still, even though there's 3 here waiting for them. Iron King managing to find one on the entry. Thrash not able to find anything. Pro Player should get caught out here. He does, but it's all falling apart for Haverford. Ephrata, now we have 1 HP on Not King Axolotl in a 1v2. Not able to find the kill into the jet there. Can he die to the Viper Molly? No, that was almost the game.
But there's no utility for Not King Axolotl as well. There's the molly, and there's the round. Lyle, that is it. Bringing us to a map number 3 for the first time in our co-casting experience. We have seen a map number 3. Dude, I don't even know what to say. How did this happen? What went wrong? Oh my god.
I'm really excited to see how these two teams play in map number 3. I mean, first game was pretty close and went to the side of Haverford. Second game, honestly, not close at all. Ephrata just cleanly taking it. So can Haverford find their footing once again and take this third map? You know, I really don't know.
I mean, that is the question that we need to be asking ourselves. Going into map number 3, Haverford will get the map pick. However, that, you know, that might not be totally enough to bring it out. I mean, look at that scoreboard, dude. Look at that scoreboard. Landon dropping 21 and 10. First map, he was, what, like 11 kills? And now he has already made such a comeback. Pro Player, obviously, the switch you want to see. And there's the map pick. We're going to be going to Haven for our final map of the day. Oh my... What's your prediction here going into this?
Going into Haven? Oh, we're going right into Haven. We're not taking a break at all. I think it's going to be... I think we're going to see a much closer map. I don't think we're going to see a wash here. I'm guessing for a 13-8 to Ephrata.
I was going to say 13-8 for Haverford. That's crazy.
Well, one of us is going to be right. Hopefully.
Or we're both going to be wrong, and it's going to be some stomp.
I don't think we're going to see a stomp again.
I mean, okay.
I think it'll be closer.
That's fair, actually. That is very fair, since last map it was Ephrata's pick, and it was, you know, pretty close. It definitely looked really good for them, but 13-6, you know, it's not bad. I mean, looking at these comps, it just looks pretty standard from Ephrata from what we've seen in the past. Freakzilla switching up his smokes. He's played 3 different characters this entire time. The rest of his team has played at most 2.
I mean, Freakzilla seems to just be their controller player when it comes down to things. So, I mean, we see a really normal team comp, like you said, coming down on the Ephrata side, and also Haverford's team comp looking pretty standard as well.
Agent.
Yeah, I mean, Iron King off of the Sentinel pick is a little bit weird. And then, actually, this is like actually odd, though. Eagle switching from the controller to Sentinel, not King Axolotl going to Omen, and then Iron King switching from Sentinel to Breach.
Yeah, that was a bit of a strange switch up here. I mean, instead of the Sage, maybe I would have liked to see a Viper. You know, maybe a Jet instead of the Reyna, but I mean, we'll see what they can do here. I mean, I assume they've practiced this, otherwise they wouldn't be picking it, so we'll see what they've got.
I mean, it looks like we're going to be seeing Seru solo holding the A site, which as a Reyna, it doesn't usually work out too well, since you don't have a whole ton of abilities to stop pushes, but we'll see how they're going to be able to do this.
It looks like Ephrata is going to go towards the A site just by their early positions. The Killjoy may be lurking up through mid, which means it's not going to be a nice time here for Seru on the A site.
Looks like we're going to be seeing Not King Axolotl moving over, helping out with that A hold, and here it is, Khan putting down that turret on grass, and they just want to rush it down. Landon activating that dash, and there's the smoke cloud, and they just push through, instantly finding the first, finding the second. Oh my god, Lyle, what the hell is this?
And Freakzilla finding the third. I mean, just the round falling apart for Haverford there. We're going to see Ephrata just taking the pistol, unless a miracle happens for Haverford, but I really don't think that's going to be the case.
I mean, forcing so much aggression here. They just need to push through, and they already have the site. There's nothing that Haverford was able to do to hold them out, and it looks like a save is coming out, or at least they're going to try and not let any ult orbs be collected. However, Landon has other plans, taking this down. Flawless round for Ephrata here. Oh my god, dude. And this is a double Sentinel comp that we see Haverford running. They're gonna need to make a good defensive hold if they want to win this series.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we didn't see a single one of the Sentinels on the A site there. What I would do is I'd put the Killjoy set up in Garage, which is what they have running, and maybe the Sage onto the A site, but it looks like they're opting for the Sage onto B, meaning A has to be weak. So they put 2 players there instead, but I mean, they didn't really have abilities to hold down the site and just got caught out.
I mean, going into this next round, that B site with the Sage looks to be a decent play, seeing as it's going to be a B hit. However, it won't matter. Landon updrafting on top of the box, finding multiple. Sarah going to be able to take down pro player. However, it won't matter. Landon shutting down this lobby. Eagle and Not King Axolotl both getting finished completely, and he just wants more. This aggression is unholy.
Can he find the ace here? Doesn't know where the last player is. Seru needs to find this kill, but Landon's gonna find the ace. 5 on the round, just very well played from Landon with a beautiful entry, and the aggression just not able to be taken down. Landon, incredible plays.
All right, here, we were talking about predictions for the match. Let's go back to something we did a while back. What are your predictions for Landon's kill count by the end of this match?
I'm gonna go with 25.
That seems low. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with 34.
34. I mean, I'd like to see it happen. It's just a matter of if Haverford can stop him, which currently doesn't seem like they really can.
Finding an ace on round 2 with a Spectre, like, that immediately makes me think, alright, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, pro player is going to get the entry there, But Iron King gonna find Landon.
Oh, maybe that 25 is going to be more realistic after that shutdown has occurred.
But here we go. We're in a 4v3 now. It's gonna look rough for Haverford, but they have to go for this. They can't afford to lose this round. Eagle gonna find one.
Oh, there it is. This is the comeback that we needed to see. Already, the overaggression has been shut down. Khan gonna use that nano swarm to try and hold them off. Finding the first one, 2 HP remaining, however, 2 bullets as well. Will he be able to find on the get-go? No, he's going to opt out of that fight. Finding a headshot. Saru not gonna be able to realize he's out of bullets.
Haverford just not managing their time well enough, meaning the round is gonna be going to Ephrata. And Khan is able to get out safely, meaning they're going to keep 2 guns on top of this round win. Their economy is just going to snowball.
Yeah, there it is. And there was a bit of a buy. We saw a couple of rifles coming out that second round, but it wasn't enough to make this economy bad. As you said, if you lose this 4th round here, it's really not going to look good. Because now we see 2 rifles, a Guardian, and a Spectre. I mean, maybe, you know, like, you win this round, you're gonna have a decent economy, but even then, if you lose, Ephrata is going to be out of control.
Yeah, no, Ephrata's economy will blow up if they just take this round here. And it looks like they're going for a big C hit here with Landon alone in garage. And they're gonna find Not King Axolotl on the entry. Landon very low there from the garage push. And he will get caught out by Iron King, making this round even, and we have the Empress online for Ephrata here.
Oh, there it is. A little bit of overaggression. The flash comes out. Will he be stopped? Yes, he will. Iron King gonna be able to find that first one. Freakzilla gonna be able to take down on the get-go. However, Eagle going in for more, finding that trade onto Freakzilla. Lyle, what is this post plant we're seeing, and why isn't it working? Ephrata getting shut down.
Yeah, they opted to play for long, but when there's still that many players alive, you really can't do that if you don't have the util for it. And they did not have that util available, meaning Haverford was able to take the round. I think what really happened there was Pro Player got caught out by Iron King with a nice flash, meaning they lost all of their sight control. And led to, I believe, what was it, a 3v2 right at the end there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Pro Player with that, like, that overaggression just didn't look good, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, and he was punished for it, and Haverford finding their first round in the game here, showing they are still in this.
Looks like the Blade Storm will be coming out. I mean, looks like the Killjoy will be switching over to the A site this round, which definitely seems to be something that's gonna help them a lot through this. Landon with the vulnerable effect will get taken down. Eagle, however, going to get traded out immediately after that kill, and the site will go in the favor of Ephrata immediately.
Yeah, and it's just a crazy round here. Khan finding 3 right at the end. I mean, are you kidding me? How is he able to even do that in that situation? I really don't know.
I mean, he has been going crazy. He hasn't had a whole ton of clutch moments, but throughout this game, he has really been showing off his talent, his skill against these Haverford lineup. And this was, you know, it was definitely something where you don't like to see that 3K coming out if you're Haverford, because that's going to ruin the mentality. You know, you had such a close performance on that last round, almost making that retake happen. However, Khan just pulling up with the rifle, finishing 3. Going into this next round, we need to see some sort of change.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. We've got Ephrata going right back at this. They're just spamming through the garage wall. What is this play? Pro Player finding 1. I mean, we're just seeing bullets flying everywhere. It's going to be a big flood retake here with the KJ ult coming in. Whoa,
Sarah has activated Empress as well, however, won't matter. Freakzilla!
How is he able to find 3, but Eagle finding 2 of his own now, pushing them off the site with the KJ ult, but it is a 1v3 with no utility. Spike is planted for long. Actually, wait, it's a bit off center there.
Oh, wait, is there lineups? Oh, wait, no, they can't even use lineups. There's no more mollies left, however it won't matter. Khan with the Killjoy diff, finishing this round, making this a 4-round deficit.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Haverford here. They need to change something up to get themselves back in this game. And I mean, what happened from map 1? I mean, we were seeing all those players do incredibly well. Eagle and Seru have really been the only consistent ones right now throughout these 3 maps. And I mean, yeah, it seems as if Ephrata just kind of has them figured out at this point.
It really does. And I mean, maybe this is the round we see a lot of, you know, like a couple ults from Haverford. However, Ephrata only has 1, and it's not a totally great one. The Cosmic Divide, obviously, can give a lot of value. However, the question is, will it give a whole lot of value? Since I don't have a whole ton of hope for it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they can do with it. But it looks like they're probably going to have to fall off of this A hit, and that seems to be the call. I mean, all 5 are here. They can get a good rotate onto C if they just go right now. That looks like what they're going to do. Yeah, we're seeing the rotate into garage, and they're going to have a completely open site available for them. We're going to see a 5v5 unless pro player can catch something out. Looks like they're
But it doesn't look like he will!
Steru not able to find it. That was crucial, and now he's got backup, but pro player just going to get himself out of there, delaying them all, but Eagle's going to manage to get a pick there.
Getting that pick onto Landon, definitely something you really want to see. However, pro player has already rotated off, and the spike, I believe that's planted for long. So Khan with, there's nothing flank. There's nothing flank for the defenders here. So this just does not look possible. Sarah gonna have to try and find some sort of positional difference here. I mean, I think that Haverford is just gonna lose this next round.
Player standing.
Yeah, it doesn't look winnable, and pro player's gonna find 4 on the round. It's 6-1 now for Ephrata. They look to be taking this series. They really did not like how game 1 went, and now they're just going insane with the addition of pro player to their side. They look to just take this cleanly.
Yeah, it's literally just him. He's 9-4 right now. We see free. We thought Landon was going to do good after the 2nd round ace. However, I mean, I guess I was wrong on that one. I mean, 25 kills definitely going to be a lot closer than the 34 I was predicting.
Yeah, I mean, Landon's not managed to find a single kill since that 2nd round. But it doesn't even matter because his teammates are stepping up to the challenge. Pro player finding the entry there. We're going to see the C hit coming out. But there's already 3 players here. Pro player and Cage are going to get caught out. Now Ephrata needs to rethink their plans here. They know there's a lot of people here, but they're just going to keep pushing for it. And it's going to cost them as 2 of them are going to get caught out. Now it's a 1v3. Landon needs to come up big here unless they want to give Haverford another round. And I'm not sure if Haverford have any idea where he actually is. That's the thing.
I mean, you're gonna expect it, right? There's no way you don't expect. This round's been going for so long. There it is. Iron King finding that kill, bringing them to their 2nd round. You know, they just need to keep up a little bit here. It looks alright. It's manageable. That's the best way we can describe it here.
And they've got a nice breach ult online for a retake, but on the same card we have Ephrata with 3 ults online of their own. We got the KJ ult, Reyna ult, and the Astra ult.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, all 3 very good for hitting a site, finding it easily. However, I don't even know if they really need it. And honestly, I could see the Killjoy ult being a bit of a disadvantage for them, seeing as they are really good at playing really fast and really strong. So using that Killjoy ult might give them a bit of a sense of security, not clear every angle on their site push when there's still like 5-6 seconds left on that ult.
Yeah, we'll see what they decide to do with it. Landon gonna get caught out there by not King Axolotl, giving Haverford an early advantage in this round. But pro player is gonna find KJ alone on A site, but they don't have the spike over here.
Did you see that peek too? Eagle had peeked over the box, and he had just gotten picked off instantly by pro player.
Yeah, we've got the Cosmic Divide coming out here, gonna slow down the retake. And Pro Player's just playing behind it, so he hears everything that's going on.
And it looks like a save will be coming out from the defenders here. Definitely not the worst round since they did not invest many ultimates. They still have that breach ult, the omen ult. Oh, never mind. They're going for it. There's the omen ult. Pro player going to be able to find that first, however. Safariq still finding a second. They should not have invested these ults because it's all Ephrata here. Cage in that last position. It's a 2 versus 2. Finding the first one. Khan finding both. Bringing it down 2-7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I thought they were going to save, but they decided to just go in with very little time on the clock, and it cost them. Now they don't have that omen ult anymore. And Ephrata taking the 7th round here.
And that's officially going to be a better half in general. Maybe we can get this to a 5-7. However, even then, you know, you're running that Killjoy Sage, which you do not want to be seeing, and the bad half on your defense. It just does not look good. I mean, Ephrata here, they are kind of they made the comeback since that first game. However, it does not seem to be working. However, there it is. Pro player finding Saru, the Reina v Reina action.
Yeah, now I don't even know what we're gonna see. We're seeing a very slow round here from Ephrata, which is very different. We're seeing a nice. I think they're waiting the Sage Wall out, but whoa, Cage will get caught out. With a nice little peek from Eagle there, and looks like they're just gonna keep waiting for the Sage Wall. But there's 3 ults online here for Haverford, and they're expecting an 8 pivot.
Is odd since you have that breach ult. Rolling Thunder's gonna be very impactful here. However, Landon gonna finish it off. Turning it offline.
Now this is a pretty good post-plant scenario, but the Killjoy ult's still online, and it should come out any second here. And I wonder how Ephrata are going to deal with this. It's going to be really close.
It doesn't even seem like they're going to try and use it, and they won't! And it's going to go even further in the side of Ephrata. They have it. They've got that breach ult early. Rolling Thunder was available extremely early. Iron King. And they still have not used it. I think that's a major problem we're seeing here.
Yeah, it looks like their ult management's not great here, and the ult economy, I mean, is still in their favor, but they're not using these ults to their advantage. Meaning that Ephrata, they don't even care that these ults are on the board because they know they're not getting used, so they don't have to worry about it on those retakes.
Yeah, and we're already seeing Haverford on a bit of a low buy. This could be it. 2-9 would not be a good scoreline whatsoever. And Pro player just peeking out into the Omen, who you would think would catch him off guard. However, they've realized the strats, they've realized the play style, and Ephrata want blood.
Yeah, and Eagle gonna find one, but instantly traded out. Rolling Thunder still online, needs to be used in this round. Oh, but Freakzilla finding a disgusting shot onto Saru. And the breach should get caught out here. Gets caught. 9-2. Can Ephrata make it 10 in this first half?
Oh my god, dude. If we saw a 10-2 first half, that would be insane after we have seen both teams dominate their game 1, their game 2, and it just looks impossible on the get-go. He needs to step up this gameplay. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you step that up, I think we could easily see this be a very close final map. However, it needs to happen now. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Last round of the half. I mean, Lyle, what are we thinking here, dude? I mean,
it looks like the Omen Flash is gonna miss, and I mean, honestly, it looks like Ephrata is gonna take this round pretty cleanly again. But Not King Axolotl gonna manage to find one there, and look at the ults that Haverford has online. I mean, they've had these ults for so long now. We have the Lockdown, we have the Rolling Thunder, and the Resurrection. These are 3 extremely round-changing ults. And they need to use them all here. They can't afford to just lose them.
Oh, but Sarah looking to try and find that next kill. He's able to get it. 3 versus 5 with all of these ultimates. You just ult spam here and it is over.
Where is the Rolling Thunder?
Oh my god, dude. It won't even matter. However, Iron King unable to use it the entire half. It won't matter. There it is. 3-9 half. There it is. Literally the same as last game. I mean,
Your duty is not over.
Yeah, same as
Definitely.
last game. But honestly, I think Haverford's big issue here is just not using their ults. Even then, in that last round, the Rolling Thunder not getting
There it
used
is,
until after the spike is diffused. But I mean, you just need to use it there. Like, somebody needs to tell Iron King, pop that breach ult right now, buddy. We need to get it on the board.
I mean, let's look at this. Okay, we're looking at this next half, and we're saying instantly, I think that Haverford is on a bit of a disadvantage here. They don't have any info initiators. They have 2 sentinels and a not an amazing duelist for entering. It's not like you have the Raze. It's not like you have the Jet. It's not like you have the Neon. It's a Reyna, which is not going to be. There's no movement abilities there. It does not look good for Haverford going into this.
Yeah, especially because they're walking right into 3 right now, which is not ideal. But will they be able to catch anyone out? The answer is no. Everyone's going to make it out alive, and the rotates are going to come in. We have a flank coming in from the Jet as well. Freakzilla finding one. Eagle able to trade it out, though, but Pro Player finding another kill. The round
that flank
still
we
in
thought
Ephrata's
was gonna-
advantage.
That flank we thought was going to happen seems to have ended going back into B site. However, 3 players already looking to rotate with Iron King just sitting here trying to get any type of over-aggression spotted out and taken down. However, nothing will happen.
He's going to go back around now. Will Cage catch him out? I'm not quite sure. It depends on the timing. They want to head back to the A site. He's going to hear him. He needs to find it, and he will. That's going to open the round back up for Haverford here. Does he know about this Reyna? He doesn't know. There,
Wait,
he's
but he
finally
gets a
going
decent amount of
to...
damage. And the rain is very low, but 21
30 seconds
HP.
left.
How that heal is going to come out immediately. Yeah, he has it, and he wants to use... Is he even using it? Yeah, there it is, but it won't matter. On the Gecko's going to get taken down. However, it's going to be another one. It's out for blood. Pro player. However, there's 3. Iron King, but it won't matter. Landon taking the pistol on 48 HP. Oh my god, Lyle, what was that? That looked so close. Iron King was so desperately trying to hang on there, finding the kill in CT, finding the kill in Heaven, unable to bring down the round, however.
Yeah, I think the problem there was on the get-go, had to peek out so wide to try and get that heal there, and it ended up costing him his life as Reyna found him peeking out CT. And it's just, it all fell apart there after that. I mean, they didn't have anybody to hold short, and that's where Landon came from, found the value. And now look at the kills. I mean, we've got Pro Player 20 and 9, Freakzilla 14 and 6, even Landon 10 and 9. Like, all these players are positive right now. Only one who isn't is Cage, but he's also rocking 10 assists right now. He is doing his job as an initiator. Just all of Ephrata look really strong.
There it is, Pro Player finding that name. Oh, wait, this might be the comeback. Eagle with the Sheriff, able to find Landon. Big important kills, you know, we need to see those. And, will it be enough? Yeah, it does not seem to be enough. Pro Player with the Vandal in hand, trying to find more. However, Eagle going to be able to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get pinched here. Does he know about this flank? The turret's going to catch him out. Oh, it's going to get a little bit of whiffage.
However, it won't matter. Cage. I mean, dude.
Not looking good for Haverford here. They are 2 rounds away from being eliminated from these playoffs. What do you think is going to happen here?
I'm just gonna point this out right now. All right. Landon has gotten 2 kills since round number 2.
3.
Oh yeah, 3 kills. Sorry. He was 7 and 1. Now he is 10 and 10. So maybe, you know, we get this bonus round. We could try and change something up here.
I mean, it just depends. Like, Ephrata look unstoppable currently. Haverford, I really don't know what happened after game 1, but they lost what they had. Landon, there he goes. He's getting 1, but instantly traded out by on the get-go. trades coming out left, right, and center. We're going to see Khan finding one, but Eagle's going to catch him out. They're going to still commit to the C hit, but the flank coming out. They're aware of it. What can Cage find here? But good goal, but Eagle's going to get caught out by Pro Player, who's now back plat. And they know exactly where Sarah is, and Cage is going to find him, bringing it to 12. Haverford can't get a grip, and now they're staring into the eyes of defeat. 12-3. Ephrata need one more round to solidify their spot in the quarterfinals.
I mean, you got to think about it though. You get into quarterfinals, but that next match they'd have to be playing against is not an easy one whatsoever. Having to face against either the winner of Garnet Valley or Winber is gonna be tough. But
yeah, I mean, we saw how strong Winber were, and we know from past years how strong Garnet Valley is. Undefeated champions, I believe, right? They've won every single year of Valorant. They really don't want to end that up now, but Iron King is going to get traded out there. Now we got a 4v4.
Cage pulling out the dog, trying to find even more. Eagle going to be able to stop a little bit of aggression here, but will it be enough? There is Eagle pulling it down for the team, holding down the fort. Khan in heaven able to find Eagle. Will that be enough? However, the 2v3 retake will need to come out, and there's a flank right here. Landon finds first, unable to find the second. However, Khan is going to be able to find an King Axolotl. It's a 1v1. What will this outcome end to? 7 HP. Khan trying to find something. However, Haverford will end this win streak that Ephrata has been trying to pull for so long. They want this win. However, it will not come that easily.
I mean, it looks like Haverford's been able to get a win for every 3 rounds that Ephrata is able to find something. Like, this is just not looking good. I mean, Haverford, they can't afford to lose another round, and I mean, you barely ever see 12-3 comebacks. I've had, in the 800 hours on Valorant, I have only ever had one 3-12 comeback. I mean, it is so rare to be able to pull it off, especially in such a high-tense scenario. And Freakzilla finding one, Pro Player finding another. They're just not able to find these trades. But here we go, Haverford managing to make something happen. Finding 3, now it's a 2v2. Reyna Killjoy versus Reyna Killjoy with the ults in favor of Haverford.
Oh yeah, they have that lockdown. They have that Empress.
Yeah, they're going to pivot to the C site with the lockdown and Empress online. They should be looking to use the lockdown. They should be looking to use everything they've got because they need to secure this round. And here we're going to see the spike get planted, but the players are here. Oh, it all comes down to this timing. It all comes down to Sarah's timing. He's going to find one. Lockdown coming out now.
But it's Reyna v Reyna action. Will Pro Player be able to find that? No, he won't. Sarah gonna be able to find that last kill, bringing them out, scraping themselves up by the bootstraps, bringing 2 more rounds.
Yeah, I mean, just incredibly close there. It came down to a 1v1, and just an aim difference at the end, leaving it to Saru.
I mean, now both teams have a lot of ultimate abilities online. Both teams have the Empress. We see the Blade Storm on the hands of Ephrata. While there is a Sage ult, that Resurrection, that Guardian Angel is going to be very important here for the aggressive team that we see Haverford is.
Yeah, and here we go. We're going to see a fast push coming out again. Down Stewards, Pro Player going to get caught off guard. We have a save round against a full buy, but Cage managed to find one. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Should secure the site take, and it will. Cage gonna get caught out. And this just should be an easy round for Haverford.
Khan with a Marshall trying to find any type of aggression that could possibly come off of this. However, London with the Blade Storm finding 2 is literally a 1 versus 2. Khan able to find 1. However, it will end so close. Oh my god, it has been a 1 versus 1 with every round, and it has always been the same characters. Is this a coincidence? I don't know, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, I mean, that round should not have been that close. Landon finding 2 and Khan finding a 3rd. I mean, you just can't let that happen if you're Haverford. That round, they had it in their grasp, and it almost slipped away. But they did manage to just barely close it out. But look, we have still 2 shotguns on Haverford and a full buy for Ephrata with 3 ults. 2 of which are really good for post plant. So I think their play might be to just give up sight here and go for the post plant plays.
I mean, there's the Empress. They want to hold this site. They want to finish this quick.
I think we're going to see the lockdown coming out right now. Yeah, here it comes. But kills coming out everywhere. Ephrata looking to take it. They're going to close it out. 13-6, and that's the series. Haverford eliminated by Ephrata in round 2. Ephrata moving on to the quarterfinals.
Ephrata pulling themselves up, making that retake. They have made the comeback. They were down a map. They were on that series point, bringing it back map 2, and then finishing it out 6-13. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been an insane matchup, and we are so happy to have all of you here looking at these scoreboards. Lyle, let me get your thoughts here. Who was your MVP of the series?
It's gonna have to be Pro Player coming in map 2, managing to make it all work out for Ephrata. But on the side of Haverford, I would have to give it to Eagle. Really consistent throughout the 3 maps, always doing his job, just unable to pull it together in the end for Haverford. But remember, Haverford, they looked really good. On the get-go, didn't have the greatest time of his life here, but that's alright, because remember, we've still got the spring fling in a couple months, and always there's next year. So Haverford, they just got to keep improving, and I think they can definitely be a powerhouse in the coming season. I mean, that first map was unbelievable from them as a 4v5.
Oh my god, dude, I could not agree more. Weirdest series we've ever seen. You dominate the 4v5, you lose the rest. But that is going to be it from us today. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great New Year's. Have a great rest of this season. We will be back with you hopefully next week or the coming weeks after for the rest of the quarterfinal matches.